Welcome back to The Wave. I'm your host Dylan Polyakov, and today's episode is special. For the first time in over a decade, University School graduate Josh Gad stepped back onto campus. He was here just yesterday to read a book that he just wrote to our lower school students. After the reading, I had the chance to sit down with him in our studio and ask him on his experiences and what it's like coming back to university school. So get ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, what's it like coming back onto campus for the first time in over a decade?
This is surreal. Where we are sitting right now used to be a parking lot. It's incredible to go and talk to the school on a stage. Again, we didn't have a stage. There was like a small room in the Sonkin building that had this small black box stage, and at most maybe you could fit like 60 people in there. And it was hot and tight and unpleasant. So to see the legacy of the school flourish like it has, to evolve as it has, it's thrilling. It's incredible. It has continued to explode with this unbelievable scope and scale. It's beyond anything we could have imagined. Yeah.
Do you have any memories that come back to you the second you step foot on the U School campus?
Oh, I flooded with memories. I came to U School in fourth grade doing the school shows. I did 4 musicals, 3 plays. We did everything from Hair to Fiddler on the Roof to Guys and Dolls. And those memories are incredible. Thinking back to like how I got here very much began on campus in the Sonkin building. That's where this journey started.
And speaking of your journey starting here at University School, what is it like reading a book that you wrote to students that aspire to be where you are today?
It was so touching and so incredible to sit and look out at kids who essentially are a reflection of me back when I went to school here. And I vividly remember people coming and speaking to us, people that I looked up to. I remember that like the big alumnus when I went to school was Scott Weinger, who played Aladdin in the Aladdin film. And I remember when I saw him on campus, I was a little kid, and I looked up and I said, I want to do that. I want to be like him one day. Lo and behold, now I guarantee you there are kids in that audience who will one day come back and speak to this school and be very successful in their own right, regardless of what they do. And it's incredible to be able to even inspire one of them, if not more. So I feel blessed that I've done anything remotely worthy of that, respect. And I'm so grateful to share this with the kids.
But before I get into my next question, attention seniors, are you tired of circling the lot or getting drenched in the rain? Lock in your own guaranteed spot with the Garage Parking Pass. Just $250 for the full year. That's right, no more rushing, no more chaos, and best of all, it's a space right in the garage close to everything. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Park smart, stress less. Get your senior pass today and race into your final year the right way. Now, back to the Wave. The last question I'm going to ask you is, you mentioned earlier that you were performing in a theater full of maybe 60 people maximum that could fit in there, and it was super hot and squishy. Now we have this whole building, and we have our own studio and sound room. What is it like to see that the students of today at University School have all of this stuff to work with?
In a way, it makes me incredibly and fiercely jealous that we didn't have any of these things. And in a way, it makes me incredibly and fiercely proud, because I do like to think that this was all built on the legacy of everyone who came before. And just being a part of that legacy is an honor. We had a very successful and incredible arts program, especially for its day. It was something that people buzzed about, but we had to make do with what we had. We didn't have much, but we made it all work. And to see now that the seeds of that early legacy have led to us sitting in one of many state-of-the-art facilities now on campus, I've used this word before, surreal. It's surreal and unbelievably exciting because it means that the school has not only embraced its past, but is really, really bravely embracing its future. So my expectation is, my hope is that you come back here in 20 years and it's as unrecognizable to you as it is to me, because it means your legacy and those legacies of the current classes occupying this school will also be built upon and will continue to add to this already amazing institution.
Could you imagine making your show that you made when you were in high school in this room?
No, I would have done some very good things in this room, but I think I would have been completely intimidated. I would get swallowed up by this. This is intimidating. We didn't have money to do neon. It's like we could have never imagined any of this. But this is, it's incredible.
Thank you for tuning in to this exclusive one-on-one with
Josh Gad.
Thanks for tuning in.